I moved to LA in November of 2019, incredible timing, and my transformation from uptight New England lady to SoCal chill girl is well underway, and I hear you murmuring, oh yeah, ruffled floral top? But it's true, I've come a long way, and I know that because the other day I was getting on the freeway, there was a small brush fire, and my second thought was, I should call 911. But the first one was, oh, I think this is about Mercury. I think this is a retrograde situation. Los Angeles is melting my brain. If you were like, Laura, gun to your head, did someone throw a cigarette on dry grass, or is this about vibes? I'm like, B, final answer. Lock it in. Any astrology heads here? Ooh, yeah, that's the right answer. For me, if I say I don't believe in it, I have to leave Los Angeles, and I have a pretty good rent, so I believe with my whole heart. I don't know, I could take it or leave it. You know, like you wanna prescribe me a personality based on my birthday? Sure, okay, stubborn, original. But I was at Target. Usually if you're like, where is Laura? It's Target. And I noticed that they have a line of astrology candles. And I was like, I got time, I'll sniff around the zodiac. So I was sniffing around the zodiac, and so it was like pretty benign, right? It was like, the woods, Aries, citrus, Gemini, who cares? And I was like, this is trash. These are just what candles smell like. And then I picked up the Capricorn candle, and it smelled like somebody was like, okay guys, fun's over, let's get back to work. I was like, all right, it's real, throw them in the cart. 10, 12, my whole apartment smells like Excel spreadsheets. This guy knows what's up. Absolute nonsense. I thought I was gonna get laid off, and I dealt with it in what I thought was a very mature way based on the city that I live in, and I really started upping my game show submissions. It's an expensive place to live. I don't know where my resume is, but I've got about 40 fun facts ready to go. You know, like, can jump high, has seen a lion, great, like all the things. Like, I'm gonna spin, bop, and wheel my way into the future that I deserve. I didn't lose my job, which is worse. If you're my boss, no you're not. But is anyone still working from home? Yeah, woo. Yeah, it's incredible, right? There's a lady woo over here. When's the last time you wore a bra on a weekday? It doesn't exist, right? It's incredible. Who are you talking to? I don't wear bras. It wasn't you, I promise. No, I had to go back to work, and they were like, do you guys think it would be cool if we went back to the office? And we were like, do you guys think it would be cool if we lit matches and shoved them up our butts? No. What do any of you think cool mean? And they're like, we can have pizza on Fridays. I'm like, okay, can we have my bed 5 days a week, you know? If you're gonna make me go back in, then I'm gonna bring some of the culture that I've cultivated over the last 3 years with me. Because this is my 9 to 5 as well. And like, you know, just for instance, I have a short menu of items. Morning meetings will happen in a morning pajama. I'm not gonna disturb my peace, right? In the afternoon, I'll go as far as a quarter zip. But there's really no hard pants in my America, you know? I need to know if the office has a shower because I like to do that around 1:30 a couple days a week. Excuse me guys, I have to go to my thinking time, you know? I need to know where the laying down time room is. If the day's not going well, which most of them don't, I need about 3 to 4 hours of laying down time to really let that go. I just do better work when I'm happy. Don't you want me to be happy? And then like finally, and this is for the benefit of the entire office, I do need an hour of cultural exploration, which is when I Duolingo on the couch. And that's different than laying down time, although I see how you could conflate the two. Probably has nothing to do with why I thought I was getting laid off. I think they're just totally unrelated. Like, Laura, what are you doing? I'm like, it's a mystery. You've hired me to be creative. I'm doing it. Does anyone like to hike? Come on, you all love to hike, I knew it. Yeah, I like to hike. I have a hiking club with my friends. They don't know it's a club. I do. It's definitely, I'm like, come on, guys. I'm like, fine. But we were hiking around, and there was a nature preserve, like, off the trail. And I was like, oh, you guys want to go in? Blah, blah, blah. Cool. I love a water break. Yes. So we go into the nature preserve, and there's a woman dressed in all black and a man wearing what I'm going to call a ranger costume. And she says, do you want to come meet our friend? I listen to oodles of true crime, okay? Not great up here. And I'm like, this is a bad idea. Let's go, guys. Let's meet the friend, right? So we all wander over, and wrapped around this woman's arm is a little snake. And she's like, this is Jelly Bean. And I was like, not looking good. Team? I think it ends here in the nature preserve for us. So we're like, okay, and they're telling us Jelly Bean was dropped off. I was like, or hear me out, it's the woods and a snake could live here. But they're like telling us snake facts, and why I think this man was wearing a costume was we were asking what I would assume would be like high-level snake questions, like, does this guy have legs? You know, like things that a man should know if you're wearing a ranger suit. And he's like, whoa. I was like, oh dear, oh dear. And where things really took a turn, like I knew we weren't in a great place, okay? But where I knew things took a turn was the woman said, Jelly Bean hasn't bitten me yet. But, and then she looked at her friend in the ranger costume and said, like Richard says, anything with a mouth can bite. And it was at that moment that I went from being like a little nervous about a snake named Jelly Bean to absolutely terrified of a man named Richard in a ranger costume, you know? I was like, back into the woods where it's safe, everybody. Now we walk on the sidewalks in well-lit areas, you know. Anyone dating? Yeah, no, I know. You guys didn't want to answer it before, and you don't want to answer it now. I understand that. I thankfully am in a relationship. It's cool. We just spent our 3-year anniversary. Love it. Yeah, woo it up. We have a Costco membership. Thank you so much. We have an unlimited amount of bulk buying power. The woman who sold us the membership tried to upsell us. I was like, we're good. Like, we don't need to bulk buy our bulk buying membership. Thank you so much. She's like, well, just watch your spending. I'm like, I don't think that's why anyone in the world goes to Costco. When I want to watch my spending at Costco, I get a hot dog. It's the literal only time I know exactly how much something costs. Ever. Costco is overwhelming. It's my favorite shopping center. It's got everything you need. It's got a food court. It's got pants. Do you know how many pants I have from Costco? Things have taken a turn. I feel like the first time we went in as a couple, like we instantly got split up, and we just like met back at the register with the same like glassy-eyed look and like acai sample dribbling out of his mouth. He had a 3-pack of vacuum cleaners. I had a 64-pack of Funyuns, and we were both like, it was a good deal? Like, we don't know. We don't know. 3 vacuums for the 1-bedroom apartment? Perfect. Throw it in the cart. 1 for each room. We don't vacuum. That's a lot. No, but I'm so grateful to have him. We have some friends who are really, truly battling their way through the dating pool, and oh God, I have a friend who sat me down and was like, Laura, this guy who I've been seeing ended things with me because martial arts was going really well. I have heard horrendous tales of cheating and manipulation that didn't hurt my soul as bad as a 30-something-year-old man telling my friend martial arts is going really well and I don't have the time to date you. He sent her like down the iceberg with a quote from his favorite TV show, and she was like, oh, what is this? And he said, How I Met Your Mother. I was like, wow, 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 wow. And I got in my boyfriend's face. I was like, this is a cautionary tale. And I said, you listen to me. You want a hobby? I swear to God, you start doing martial arts, this is over, okay? You want to do something with your free time? You smoke cigarettes like an adult.